closest thing there are to, magic wheelers, rune master or master. I think dwarves can only be the rune one. Uh, ah, copper deposit and a hydrovol. I just noticed. Bye bye, birdie. You notice the rallying cry is still active. The healing you want writing, like I mentioned before. Oh, I doubt anyone's watching this Twitch stream all the way through, and YouTube. This will have been a few videos back. What I'm talking about. Down every 100 I see. Spies for Sauron or Saruman or whoever. And Spider's deed from slaying a certain number of the evil spiders, so. Let's take Helidual down below. I jumped off this cliff, though, to get there quick. My character ended up dead, but there's the road down. I've sometimes accidentally slipped off. Like, it's not high enough level that's gonna mess with me, is it? Nope, just the bear. Sometimes the bears will aggro you even when you're way above their level if you get stay too close to them too long, though. It's not unheard of. Bears are pretty aggressive in this game. In real life, if you got this close to a bear, it would probably maul you, period. But depending on the breed, certainly a grizzly. I mean, yeah, they're more aggressive. It's like a mother defending cubs, but you get up in their business too much, they're going to mess with you, period. They are territorial enough creatures. Not guaranteed, I don't think. I don't know enough about bears. Spent a lot of time on the doors. Yeah, I didn't. I suppose I might have been in trouble if I ever met a bear. But, I mean, people occasionally try and tell you bits of wisdom, and a lot of it's nonsense. So I don't know if the things I heard when I was younger. I don't remember a lot because, especially my long impaired memory. Yeah, let's see if this is counting towards Brigand Slayer. All right, 17 of 30. This is an easy enough fight. I can just. Yep. Okay, it's incrementing. So I thought. Very high density, these guys. Easy enough to discover the Spire of Keladul. Where? Oh, that. Easy to get the Dourhands Brigand Slayer. Very short time. Assuming these guys all count towards it. Which the little skull after taking each down implies they do. Count, despite this skill, deals greater damage but costs more power with each subsequent use. And also provides a little healing to me. It's a good skill. That was actually. Oh, you can't fire that far. Range of archers in this game is kind of pathetic. Darn it. Especially the archer captain assistants. I mean, they're clearly wielding puny little short bows instead of 100 volt right here on the docks. Okay. 100 volts dodge a lot, so I'll definitely prefer Blade of Elendil. Just they can't dodge. Right. Should be an advanced Brigand Slayer achievement too. Yep. Don't need it for the Slayer achievement if it's worth something. Alright. Even their commander goes down easy. For a low level party, this would actually be a challenging area. For me, it's easy Slayer achievement. And beatable enemies are crowded this close. Very nice. Alright, I'm looking for the fourth gear. It's somewhere in here. That's towards more northwest part of the city. It's just wandering entirely the wrong area. Wooden bat of the hunter. Right. Should be able to grab all these without foam inventory. I'm getting close to inventory limits. So I should probably stop doing that. Dourhand Armsman. Ah, Spire of Caldul again. This is generally the right area, looks like. I get where I need to be though. Oh, little passage this way. Boom. I mean, occasionally I'll get even useful stuff from this. Excuse me, like worn tablet fragments. I'm running out of energy. I think I already explained how limited my energy is my long COVID. So maybe I shouldn't be so lackadaisical about wasting time here. Huh. Probably title awarded, Defender of the Halls, decompleted, debestowed. Chest. Silver coins. Aren't silver coins worth? Oh no, it's not the stack of silver coins item you get from the Hobbit things. Still can increment that, okay? Eventually you reach the point where you can't. There we go. There's the chest of the fourth gear. Found the missing fourth gear. Cool. Dourhands just let me grab it. Something. They know I can't stop me. Oh, this is fun. Headbutt them. Got a pretty slow cooldown. Dwarven racial attack, so. New deed, enemy of the Dourhands. 2. What? Debestowed. Or 3. Enemy of the Dourhands. 3. Cool. Alright. probably be making my way out of here though. Really loopy and tired. I mean, people. Thing is even when I get to the point where I'm functioning the level someone's drinking, with my long COVID, people play stuff, streams, Twitch, YouTube, drunk, so it's not a problem. It's one of the reasons I have a higher chance of succeeding with this than with most things because it just doesn't require that much brain power to a certain minimum level. Of course, people who do that tend to be naturally entertaining, which I know I'm not the best natural entertainer. So, maybe I'm selling myself short. Some people like my stuff, others don't. Cool. Yeah, the nice thing about this pressing attacks, you can do it. You can start it while you're running before you've actually reached an enemy. There's more Henderville here. Boom. Be able to finish off the Dourhands. That's my dwarf. Still can increment that further. Somewhere there's enemy of the Dourhands. I'm pretty sure it's a class race thing. Enemy of the Dourhands. Ever since the earliest records, history has been rife with stories of betrayal and tragedy. The Bone of the Dourhands is just the latest chapter in this long and sorrowful litany. It's time to bring that chapter to an end. I get a dwarf axe damage bonus. The dwarf axe damage bonus from it. Of course, with the captain, as a captain, there's a bonus with halberds, so I really don't need to bother training for the axe bonus. And since the race bonuses, you have to pick and choose from a limited number of them. It's actually still better for me to wield a halberd than a axe as captain, dwarf or not. Dwarf or not. Took me a while to realize that when I was figuring out character builds a long time ago, but part of the reason all my characters are captains is I've been playing this game mostly, not entirely, but in the days of my long COVID, less character classes to master, less, I'm going to miss details in my long COVID. That's short enough distance to shoot across for my archer friend. These guys are going to run all the way to me, though. And here's a whole party of level 13s. On horseback, no less. I think I'd already claimed those kills, but then it expired. There's kill skilling feature in the landscape, but it does expire. Although, how are they fighting from horseback? They shouldn't be able to until they get the level 45 mounts. So, hmm. Anyways, they must be dismounting very rapidly. They're moving in such tight formation. Yeah, they're probably using the follow feature. Be like, could it be someone who's multiing? Probably not. I think there's a feature to auto follow someone that tends to end up following at a ridiculously short distance like that. So that's probably what that is. can swim, so I could actually swim across the docks if I wanted. Jump in the water, auto dismount. There's a way getting over your head to get out of danger here. Some Dourhands have ranged abilities. Or maybe it's like a rogue you may sneak in here and, or a burglar. There's no rogues, there's burglars and where there's on. You might sneak in, think they have stealth abilities, and grab stuff off the chests right from under the noses of the Dourhands and get out without getting attacked. By using the pet, you can swim. And very few enemies will bother to swim. Maps are almost designed to encourage this kind of thing. To make probably burglars a more viable class, more interesting class. They're one of the more underplayed ones, and they're actually quite good in a party. I would hate to solos them, though. If I finish off 13 more Dourhands, I get the deed. Probably not going to find another area as sufficient. Uh, Count display is another one of the attacks you can start moving while using. Very important, actually, in like fellowship combat, where often things move very quickly. Just be moving right through an area and clear everything. Sometimes, especially if you're a little over leveled for the area, and saves time. Especially because some of the instances have real weak enemies towards the beginning. The tougher enemies may actually be challenging later. Weak or few in number. Should be getting that achievement any second now. Of course, you have to get the hitbox just right with the running, attacking, otherwise. Alright, one more Dourhand and achievement. You meet my achievement. Brigand Slayer Advanced. Now, there technically still is the enemy of the Dourhands if I really wanted to hang around here. I'd have to take out 110 more of them. Some more of the rings points. Enough's enough. Exhaustion is setting in. Which is the way out? Well, I'm almost out of here. Here's an exit. Oh no. Blocked off. Alright. Nothing will mess with me just riding right out. If, well, there's the exit. Only one, isn't there? It's basically a fortress city. Of course, the dwarves built everything to be defensible. Makes sense. The Dourhands don't build much because apparently you become evil when you stop building. Or at least building anything that's durable. And that's the way Tolkien sees it. All the runes that exist. Oh, I should stop tracking this for now. I don't want to ride all the way back there. Oh yes, there's a stable master there. Near a stable master. All the basically the runes that in Mordor you see that are infested with orcs, they were supposedly built by men in a past age, for instance. In reality, generally in our own world, the most evil people who build the biggest, most monumental runes is a testament to their ego. So this is actually a direct inversion of the real life tendency. Just, I don't know. Tolkien had a whole slightly Western supremacist tint to how he saw the world, even though he was more progressive in that way than most. So he probably was one to forgive all the evil, some really cruel tyrants who built great castles and stuff in the Middle Ages in Europe, but they were evil men, beyond a doubt. Stolen bow, stable master, Bam Bearden. Yeah, there's a number of things around here. I forget if there's anyone I can sell off stuff to though. Ah, really? This is slow travel.